Okay, are you all ready to start all this?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Saturday English Talk. Now it is the fourth episode, finally. How are you all today? Are you excited to dive together into our topic of the day?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we're all here, me, Hasha, and Asya, to just have a calm and fun sharing session together. We're gonna have a little chit chat here, talking about our experience and opinions and just all that of Ramadan in the middle of COVID-19 pandemic. Hold up, before we get started, as usual, what is our English talk without us giving a brief introduction first? Okay, so let's get to know each other. You first, Hasha. I'm gonna talk about myself last.
Okay. Good morning, all. I'm Hashinur Ahmad Fadiduha, and you can call me Hasya. Then many people think that Hasya is a name for girls, but I'm a boy, and I have some friends who are named Hasya, and they are also a boy. And I was born in Magetan, May 26, 2005. And my favorite food is everything that is halal to eat, and I like to drink everything that is halal to drink too. Yeah, halal is number one. And lately, I've been busy thinking about what to do to be productive because I don't have any hobbies to do. I think that's all I can say, more or less. Thank you.
All right, nice to meet you here, Hasha. And now it's your turn, Asha. Who are you?
Okay. Good morning. Hello, everyone. My name is Asa Raya Mulia Izati, and you can call me Asa or Acha. I am from class 11 for 2 years projection. And my hobby is reading novel, especially teen fiction and fan fiction. From this hobby, I get inspiration to write. So I like write too. I try to write my stories in online platform like Wattpad, and I think the response from the readers are good. Usually, I write in my free time. And then the other activity that can make me happy is listening music. I like listening music when I study, so it can be relaxed. Yeah, my favorite are Westlife, One Direction, and the most I like is NCT. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
All right, nice to meet you, Asha. Like, I love those musicians too. Okay, I totally got to know you all more, better and better, deeper and deeper. Okay, now it's my turn, right? Hello, everybody. Like, I swear to God, I don't even know what to say more about myself anyway. Okay, I'm Reisha Irfan Farzaldi. I'm from 11th years projection. As usual, please just call me Reisha or just Ray, but not that Ray, your sporty background. And I just discovered my hidden, wholesome yet so dual personality, which is being a deadline chaser, always procrastinating. Plenty of things stack up. I turn my back against it and stay in my comfort zone. Don't copy that though. Like, that is a very bad habit. Why do I even roast myself right here? Okay, is that funny enough? All right, then let's get to the main section of our talk, shall we? Okay, so the thing is, it's already that time of the year for us Muslims, Ramadan, the time when Muslim worldwide shall fast, abstain from pleasures from sunrise until sunset during the month, and pray to become closer to God. Well, the highlight of this month is usually, you must know it all, iftar together, which we call bukber or buka bersama, and the sensation of gathering together in the time of Tarawih at mosque and also after it. So, guys, seeing from all this situation, which was caused by none other than COVID-19 virus, all these things surely have changed, right? What do you think about it, Hasha? Do you feel some kind of like an empty feeling and miss all that?
Yes, of course. Everyone must feel it, even according to me, non-Muslim too. Because some people have said, for you, your religion, and for me, that's holiday. I'm just kidding, yeah. This is a little empty Ramadan for me because this is the first Ramadan without my father, also my grandfather. And with the situation that is still a pandemic like this, so many things that I used to do in previous Ramadan but cannot do at this Ramadan, like the iftar together at grandma's house at Medo District, Magetan, with great family. During Ramadan before the pandemic, we did it a lot, but now it's rarely done. Also visited Nganjuk Regency, which is my father hometown, because my father has passed away and maybe later there will be a ban. on going home or going out of town. So we can to do it this year. Maybe it makes there a little empty feeling, but this is what Allah has given to us. We are only servants who can only pray and ask.
Yeah, that's right, Hasha. So yeah, there are so many kind of like changes that we need to adapt to in this current situation, especially because it's pandemic. So there is something new that we aren't able to kind of like experience even a year before. And you, Asha, from your point of view, what do you think about it?
Yeah. I think Ramadan this year and last year is not easy. We must protect our health from various diseases, especially like COVID-19. And we have to increase our immunity by nutritious food or taking vitamins. But that we are fasting. We can eat and drink whenever we want. We can only eat and drink at iftar and sahur. This is hard for us, but I think this teaches us to always be patient with all exciting condition, right? And then the days of previously Ramadan that we always spend with friends and relatives are no more limited. If we ngabuburit with our friends, we can be free like previously. The same with bookber too. We can meet with all our friends, but just some of them. And the little things that we always miss when it like such as buying new clothes or buying lebaran cookies or eating the opor ayam or rendang that served in lebaran are not that special like before. It because our family from other city can't visit us. We just can meet them in virtual. Oh my god, that's so sad for me.
Yeah, for real, Asha. Like, like I just like what I just mentioned earlier, like the sensation, the highlight is like when we are gathering together with each other, right? And seeing from the condition that is currently occurring right now, we cannot do that. And that is really disappointing for real. Okay, so yeah, that's totally right. Things surely have changed in the present time. We cannot feel the actual sensation and, just some kind of like the super feeling that we have when we gather together. All right, guys, what changes do you try to adapt yourself with? Like the most challenging thing that you're trying to abstain from regarding the situation of COVID-19 pandemic? Well, you first, Asha, what do you think are the most challenging changes that you experience?
Right. After knowing how dangerous new virus is, at the first time I was scared, especially when I going out like to go store or market. But I thought this I should not be afraid. This condition must be faced. I have to stay productive but still keep the protocol, like using masks when go out or washing my hands immediately when I come to home. And I think this is a new habit that I haven't done before this pandemic. At first, I may often forget to do that, but often the time I can adapt this habit well.
Yeah, that's totally right. Like the key point of everything that is currently occurring at the present moment is we need to keep like doing the health protocols, doing the health procedure, so that we can actually, be free from the virus of COVID-19. And what about you, Hasha?
Yeah. Now I realize that I am increasingly indifferent to the current situation, not indifferent that are negligent with health protocols and ignore them, but like accepting fate and not being hypocritical. Uh, as I said earlier, everything that is happening now is the will of Allah. We are only servants who can only pray and ask. Every plan that Allah makes must have a positive side that we can learn from. We can just stay still. We have to keep going even though there are many obstacles in our way. I have to be more diligent in getting up early in the morning and helping mom get things done. And maybe a change that is quite difficult is to always pay attention to every member of the family, which before I was quite ignorant. Now I have to pay more attention.
Yeah, so that's it, right? Like, we really need to adapt with such a condition that is,
Yeah.
I can say like new for us. And yeah, just like what you mentioned earlier, everything that is happening right now right now is the will of Allah, and we are only servant who can only, only pray and ask. And of course, it has a positive message that we can learn from it. And yeah, well, as for me, I can totally relate. I swear to God. Now, I've been trying to abstain from gathering in events such as iftar together, like I said before, bukber or buka bersama, and at school with friends and all of that. And thankfully, I've held it back really, really well. The key is to have a mindset that we really need to pay much attention on how we act and interact these days, like with other people, with other like people, so that we cannot, like increase the number of spread of COVID-19. So yeah, which is the caused by the factor of how dangerous and spreadable the virus of COVID-19 is. Well, I can totally say that it's tough, honestly. Like for real, there are a lot of people who are still insisting on meeting others. For example, I can say mudik and just leave all the proper procedure. Not gonna lie, I'm so annoyed at seeing all these people. I really want to influence others and give the right education regarding this issue, but I can't. Like the thing is, my platform is not that large yet. But like starting to influence those who are close to me is a way to start it all, right?
Yeah, I agree with you, Raisha. Sometimes it is a little bit hard to educate people that don't care about the dangerous COVID-19 is. They act as if the virus is not threatening human lives. They tend to ignore because I think this is new for them. So the important thing is to educate them in something that is easy to understand for them. We can educate the small thing for those who are close to us, such as giving masks to our friends, our families, our neighbors, and like prepare a place to wash hands in front of our home, of our class. And this can be useful little step that we can do. We hope by take care of ourselves can be save others, and it will be a good example for them. So they can also imitate the good habit that we do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in line with you. All things must start to influence those who are close to us, more precisely, friends and family. If we succeed, then the steps we have made are correct. We can continue by inviting lots of people with creative ideas. Maybe we can tell them that we can do iftar or buka bersama with friends or family without having to meet in person. Can be via video call.
Yeah, that's totally right. And also, do you guys have any story about your experience in this new page of Ramadan in the time of COVID-19 pandemic? Like, it could be anything though. Your challenges, your happiness, probably your memorable yet so unique experience, or just whatever you like. You go first, Hasha.
Yeah, my experience so far, the 30th of Ramadan, our family held a 40 days Selamatan for my father, and Selamatan is usually held after Isya. Then, because this is the month of Ramadan, after Isya, there is a definitely Tarawih prayer. So the Selamatan must be advanced after Asar, and we have to get up early in the morning and get everything ready because of the short preparation time. And I helped move the sofa and flower shelves from the living room and then laid out the carpet. Then had prepare food and snacks in the kitchen. Suddenly it rained just before Asar. Yes, we had to save the sofa that was put outside, and I also went to borrow a carpet from a neighbor because the carpet at home was not enough. I ran as fast as I could, and after the Selamatan is finished, we also have to clean the carpet and put the sofa back in. Only after that, we can iftar or buka bersama. And what a very tiring day.
Yeah, that is really memorable and kind of like, what is it? Kind of like leave a huge impression to your memory, that kind of thing. And what about you, Asha?
Oh yeah, I have an experience in my first day Ramadan, and I missed the sahur because I think I still haven't adapted to wake up early. I usually wake up at subuh, but the day I wake up at 4, I was very surprised when I saw the clock and I directly jumped from my bed and then I put in the water. I hardly made milk and drank it quickly. That day I was very weak all day because I didn't eat rice. Fortunately, I can still finish my fast. Oh, thanks God.
Okay, like thankfully, fortunately, you were able to finish it completely. Okay, so you guys have such great experiences. Well, let me think. As for me, the thing that I want to share right here is probably the differences that I felt in 2020 and 2021 Ramadan. So the thing is, last year I was very excited to graduate and start a new page in high school, right? In the time of 2020 Ramadan, I had a very subtle spirit to stay productive. And I also do some meditation, such as yoga and some mindful exercises. And also work out regularly every evening and all that. I had this amount of urge to organize myself. I do not really know how this cycle can be stuck right there, but now I don't really like to work out. Sometimes I want it to be boring at some point. But yeah, that's the funny side though. Like my old self will find it to just chuckle seeing her future self rebahan like that. Like these days I prefer to watch some kind of like Thailand drama, Chinese drama, Korean drama, other entertainment content such as variety show and all that, my idols and all that, like just whatever that makes me kind of like entertained. And but it doesn't mean that I don't make any good changes completely. So like there are also some development of myself, of course, like getting mature means some development will kind of like occurred. And yeah, I'm trying my best to stick to the balance and stay productive in the middle of my schedules this Ramadan.
Hmm. Actually, it is good if you continue your activities. Even though it's still not perfect, at least you have used your free time as well by staying productive. Like me, I fill my free time with jogging or doing easy exercise to keep my body fresh.
Yes, of course. Productive souls are very important during a pandemic like this. Not only the soul, but the body must also be productive.
Yeah, that's right. Like I'm trying my best to keep motivated to like push myself to do some other productive things, not just run all day long. Yeah, we all have various kinds of things that happen in this time of Ramadan. Well, especially when it becomes a new history of the world, right? For real, our history book will be about like this. How was Ramadan in the time of global pandemic? Or something like 2020 until 2021. Or I'm not really sure about when it's going to end. Global pandemic, the huge thing in the world history. Well, yeah, we're living in a very precarious and historical time right here. So, guys, lastly, please say something to the audiences. Like, how is the proper way of facing this crisis time? Like, obey the health procedures and all that. Go on, guys. You go first, Asha.
Okay. For you guys, I really appreciate you who are always disciplined to keep the health protocols. Come on, guys. This pandemic shall not disappear. Don't be careless with it. We must keep our strength up. And I think the simple step that we can do is to maintain the health of ourselves, our family, and our environment. Fighting, guys. We can go through this pandemic together. Keep strong with increase our humanity and don't forget to pray to God and that this pandemic can will end quickly.
Yeah, that's right, Asha. Like, we really need to kind of like pay so much attention to the thing that is currently happening in the present moment. We need to keep, maintain the health of ourselves, our family, and our environment, keep our strength up so that we can bring the number of the increasement down. And next up from you, Asha.
Yeah. In my opinion, being tired is okay, complaining is okay, but don't be negligent in implementing health protocols. Please think about the fate of other people, even the fate of Indonesia, if the positive number of COVID-19 continues to grow. Do you want to be like India? Oxygen gas in the tube has become scarce due to the surge in COVID-19 patients. Please think of the medics who have been struggling 24 hours in the hospital. I saw with my own eyes when my father was hospitalized in Sarjito Hospital, Yogyakarta. The nurse diligently watched the monitors and always wrote reports. They are also on time when changing shift. Doctors are also always aware of the patient's condition. Please don't be stupid and don't be selfish.
Yeah, that's totally right, Hashka. Like, there are 7 billion people living in this planet together with us. And if we kind of like keep ourselves or put ourselves in a place where it is a danger for us to facing this crisis of COVID-19, then it can be kind of like the danger for other people around us too. And yeah, as you mentioned earlier, the condition of India, like the number of COVID-19 patients are really increasing like very dramatically. And that is literally kind of like don't let it happen here too. And guys, also the audiences, if you want to suggest us to discuss about the condition in India, you can comment down below, and yeah, just let us know what you want. Yeah, that's totally right, everyone. Facing this crisis, all that we need to do is obey the health procedures. Well, at least keep on doing your best at this present time until the spread can be pressed down and things become normal, just like how we wish it will be. Well, innovations will be there in front of us. Don't worry, you're longing for your family, friends, and everyone. Please just use the media that we have right now for a while. Without us obeying the health protocol, everything will be even worse. Can you imagine that? Like the situation right now, the condition, the increasement in Indonesia of the number of the patients of COVID-19 is increasing so badly. Imagine if it's becoming worse. Don't let it happen, please. We cannot even know what's gonna happen to ourselves too. So stay safe, you all. Immunity is the priority, right? All right, guys, so we're finally reaching the end of today's Saturday English talk. Before we close it, do you have anything left to say to the audiences? Any left kind of like comment and all?
Yeah. I say once again, please don't be egoist, and we can go through this pandemic together. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna say my last comment here, just like YouTuber order in general. So guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and also if you have any suggestion, please leave it down in the comment section. You can actually write down everything you want, like you want to continue the discussion of today's topic, which is Ramadan in the middle of pandemic of COVID-19, or probably some suggestion like what topics do you want us to discuss or do on the next episode, or critics, or just any comments, whatever. We will be replying to you too. And also, don't forget to watch the previous episode. There are 3 of them. You can watch it on this YouTube channel. The 3 of the previous episodes are really interesting. Like the latest episode, Saturday English Talk episode 3, we had this kind of like mini debate between 2 people, and yeah, leave your comment there. Okay, so let's say goodbye together, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. I'm so happy to have you all here. Thank you for your participation, guys.
Yeah, thank you too. You're welcome.
Bye. I'm gonna end this meeting.